Yo, yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my podcast. Oh, what's going on with my mic? But yeah, welcome, guys. Welcome back to my podcast. I'm so sorry what happened. So what happened was, someone. So that's hold on. Yeah, so what happened was my friend basically, so apparently my friend, threw my book bag, and my phone was inside my book bag, and he broke it. The screen is fine, it's just, that I can't do anything with it, and yeah. And I've been trying to do a broadcast, but, my live stream wasn't working properly. And thank you for my dad for helping me because he fixed my PS4 so I could go live again. So finally I'm allowed to go live, and that's the reason why I was able to upload, but I'm only allowed to upload my my live stream. So yeah, that's what happened. I am playing Brawlhalla, and I'm just practicing because there's a lot of pros, and it's been so long since I've played this. But yeah, thank you so much. I've been actually trying to do YouTube VR videos, but that didn't go out planned. And me and Katie Good Kid are finally booked up, which I'm really happy about. Cause yeah, because she said, "Oh, I'm sorry." Like a year ago, she said we can't date. I'm like, okay. So I act like I was sad, but really wasn't. And then 2 days later, she was like, "Sorry, we can't be friends anymore." But I wish y'all guys was in the party because you should have seen what I did. I pat God her. I mean, pat God. Like, I roasted so hard, she even left the party. Like, that's how much I'm talking about. And it was pretty funny because she said, "Oh, well, at least my dog's not dead like yours." And Cam Creek, my best friend, shout out to Cam Creek, he was like, "Bro, that's messed up." And she was like, "Oh, I don't care." I'm like, the reason why you don't care is because your parents don't love you, damn out looking boy. And she sounds like a boy, but she's not. I could actually tell her a TikTok username, but rather not because she's gonna be like, "Hey, so you guys been mean to me." Are you serious right now, bro? I'm not that YouTube person. Like, bro, talk about my dog that's dead, that when I was sick, and you start to pull that up. Like, bro, she belongs in the HELL world. Like, bro, she does not deserve to go in heaven. Get you out. But yeah, I'm finally back. I'm so happy. I'm so glad to do another one with y'all guys. I'm just proud because now I'm back. I'm feeling good. And yeah. But yeah, I'm so happy to be here with y'all guys. What has been a day. Thank you so much for 28 subscribers. Like, 28? 28. Like, bro, you do not know how much this means to me. Like, bro, last time, the reason why, like, bro, all of you guys was spamming, like, about 30 people, I think, I don't know, but, like, a lot of y'all guys been, like, fully on, like, like, y'all guys been subscribing to me way too much, and that makes me feel, it makes me feel good. Like, I feel like conscious. I feel like this is the actual y'all guys, because sometimes there's like people being so mean. as I was saying, but like sometimes, this is one guy that when I was doing a YouTube video with my friend Ethan, he was like, he said cringe, but that, if he's still watching me, all I just want you to know is actually fully on get a life because you really do not want to be packed by me. Because trust me, I will, and I mean I will. If I ever meet you in real life or fully on talking to you, all I'm just saying is that, I'm not keep pressing here. All I'm just saying is that you will be fully on sad. But today I'm actually gonna be telling you a story that happened when I couldn't fully on. So 2023, I think, yeah, March 20th, me and my friends was, for some reason it was just me and my other friend, and my friend Ethan wasn't there, so I was worried, and I realized he had to sit out because he did not first finish his homework, so, well, me and him was, sad about it because he's, to get this straight, Ethan is a roleplay person, so he'll be like, oh, let's play Poppy Playtime, Huggy Wuggy, Mommy Long Legs, Chapter 3. I'm like, Chapter 3 isn't out yet. He said Daisy. I'm like, yeah, but that's probably just fake. He said, oh yeah, okay. But anyways, then after that, so then after that, the next day, me and my friend Ethan and Robert, as we was playing along, I met my bully again, and that time I was fully on, like, I did not have the mood. Like, my heart was racing, I was sweating, cause I know how he is with me. He just hates me fully on, and I really hate him too. So it doesn't make that much of a difference, but I wasn't in the mood for it. So, continue on from that day, that's when my phone broke by, someone I do not like at all. Like he literally snitched. Like he's that kid. He's the Mr. Snitch. And I was like, bro, stop snitching. And then he literally stares at my computer. I'm like, bro, can you go sit down? And then my best friend Tyron fully on said, bro, sit your ass down. And I was like, bro, you're not allowed to cuss. And he's like, I don't give a sh. I was like, I do agree with you because he would never mind his business whatsoever. He's that type of snitch person. I'm like, bro, I'm really gonna beat you at. So then he finally stopped, and then he thought we was friends, but as I'm fully on hiding the secret of him, I'm really not his friend. I don't know why he thinks I'm his friend. But yeah, and he basically started talking to me. I'm like, should I tell him that we're actually not friends or tell him that we are friends? I was like, okay, let me get this straight for you, okay? I am not your effing friend, got it? And then he starts going on to snitch. I'm like, this is why you're adopted. And I was like, boy, you really look like a ham cheese looking, flip-flop looking that, man. Literally look yourself, man. Go back to the mirror, bro. Go back to the group. I can't speak today. Go back to the gulag reaction block, man. Look in the mirror. You can't look in the mirror because the mirror breaks, man. Look at yourself, man. Look at yourself. You literally fought a hamster in your basement looking at, man. You got a Wii remote, but you slammed on the ground because you range quitted because I was beating you in Super Mario Bros. Whee! Mini big get your whopper, 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 junior, double, triple, whopper, from the grave of perfect toppers. I will this day. And he was like, oh, I'm telling me, bit. I can't. No, I'm so bad. I cannot speak to it because I'm concentrating on this while talking. And I was like, no, you can't talk because you literally look like a hand-flop looking man. Bro, I literally played on the Wii controller and it was a crusty, musty controller. Like, bro, fix yourself, man. I bet yourself 24/7. But then, yeah, as I did go on, I was like, yeah, that's what I thought. And then my friend just stared at me. I'm like, what? And there's three people that I hate but never all got along. It was Todd, Morgan, and Brooke. Now Brooke looks like she's 12, and she fully on pinched me, grabbed me by the throat, and then as I fell on the floor, my friend realized there's tears coming out of my eyes, like a little bit. And he said, bro, you have to stand up. Like, you're a man. Like, you gotta do it. So I get up. My other friend, basically fully on was hitting Brooke. And Brooke was hitting him. And Brooke said, you're going to jail. So then I just came in. And I'm like, you better shut up, you emo girl looking at. And she said, at least I'm not ugly. I said, well, at least I don't sound like a man. And she's like, you are a man. I'm like, yeah, but I'm not like an e-girl, like you. And she's like, oh, why you call me emo girl? I said, because you all looking emo girl. Go back to the kitchen where you actually belong. What about you make me a PB&J sandwich, bit? And then, when I was hanging out with my friends, at PE, we have like a coach, like a different, like we have two coaches, and one's a girl, one's a boy, and the girl is so mean to everyone. Like, bro, she legit is like, eh. I'm like, and she said, well, it's not their fault that they're making you sit out. And he was like, it is their fault because right before you whistle, I threw it, and I rolled the ball to hit the pin. And I was like, I didn't want to talk because I don't want to get in trouble and get my grades lowered. And so then after that, I was like, oh God, what should I do? And he was crying. I'm like, bro, please don't cry, bro. We won't have extra recess. I'm not trying to command you to like cry. Like, stand up for yourself, dude. Like, don't let her talk down to you like that. Like, you gonna let that happen to you? So then, my friend, I thought I was gonna have extra recess, so I asked my really nice teacher, Miss Frank, who is the most nicest teacher on earth. I mean, Miss P is also a nice teacher. She lets us have free time a lot when it's almost time for us to leave, because I go to two different classes, Miss P, Miss Frank. For reading, it's I hang out in Miss Frank's class for a little bit, and then go to Miss P's class, and after Miss P's class, I go back to Miss Frank, and we have recess, eat lunch, go back. 11:40, I go back for math. I don't know why I have to go, but I honestly enjoy going there because I get to talk to my friends over there that has my back a lot. And when I told my friend that, my other friend Chance, now Chance is the protective guy, so I've seen him beat up multiple kids at the school because of the reasons, and he doesn't care if he gets in trouble. He's that kid. He's like, I really don't care if I go. Like, you should leave me alone and like mind your full business. He's that type of kid. And when me and him started to be friends, that's when I started knowing him for a little bit. And so then I was like, hey, I finally have a friend of mine that's a protective. And he hates my friend my friend Isaiah. And today do you know that that creepy music that everyone plays on YouTube Shorts? He said that was he said apparently the cat actually died after him meowing. And my friend Isaiah said, yeah, that was my cat. And he said, what happened? And he said, what happened was my uncle didn't take care of him and was hitting him. He had no food, no water. And then he said, and then he shot the cat with a shotgun or a pistol. I forgot. And he said, and then he started drowning the cat. And if he's lying, then he's fully messed up, because the cops can go over to his house to wonder why. And he said he killed his uncle. And I'm like, Isaiah, you did not kill your uncle. And he said, yes, I did. I'm like, no, you didn't. If you wasn't, you'd be in jail by now. He said, no, I want to be in jail. I'm like, alright, let's see. Because if someone calls the cops when someone knows, and they realize it's a lie, then you're done. And he did not answer. So I walked away, and then when I was walking with my friends, I like, boy, I just came up with music. He said what it was, and I said, I'm not gonna say my age, and my folks are getting older, and I'm scared to be alone, so I'm grateful for my brother, even though sometimes we fight. He's the whole reason why I survive through my night. He's like, okay. I was like, yeah, I'm not fully finished with it. I just came up with it. And he's like, it's pretty good. You should make it as official music. I'm like, how am I supposed to do that if my phone's broken? He's like, do it to your PS4. I'm like, oh, you don't know, cause first I can't edit. So how am I supposed to edit if I can't? Cause this is a live stream. He's like, just do it. I'm like, alright, but I'm gonna be figuring out the music. It is from a person that made the music, but I want to make it as a remix of it. Instead of sister, it's gonna be brother with a little bit of a twist with it, because I'm actually serious. My brother is the whole reason why I'm actually still alive, because I was fully on did not love my life until I actually knew my parents and realized my parents are the cool parents. Do you ever have those parents that actually, like, do you have the cool mom and dad, or mom or dad, that when they're gone, they're like, hey kid, you wanna go to like the fun station, or like get ice cream or do something? And yeah, and that's my type of parents. And I'm just grateful to have them. But yeah, for real, my brother's the whole reason why I survived this is because when I was 6 years old, I apparently did not want to live, because I don't know why. I didn't have the kind feeling, the energies to be medium. But when I saw my brother being hit by Coulson, and Coulson, if you're watching this, all I want you to know is go to HELL. But because every time I go on YouTube, I see my YouTube shorts. I'm like, what the heck? But yeah. So then when I realized that was happening, I ran to my brother to see what was happening, and there was a red mark on him. And so I really closed my eyes, and I'm like, Coulson, buddy. Just because he wants a gummy, and you gave it to me, but not him, and you're gonna be like a stupid person. And then I rushed to him, grabbed him by the neck, hopped on top of his neck, choked him to death. And my brother got up, and then he elbowed him way too many times. and his face was turning blue. And then my brother tried to get me off, but I wasn't accepting it because I was in devil mode. Like I was fully on anger mode. So then I finally got off. His parent came. He's like, "Why are you guys hitting my child?" I'm like, because reason why is because that. First of all, he hit my brother with a stick, and I'm defending my brother at all costs of my power. He said, and she was like, "Well, you can't do that, mister." I said, "Oh, yes, I can, because first of all, he's my brother. Second of all, I know for a fact that ain't gonna happen to my brother like that, because he's my best brother to ever have, to ever live with." And she was like, "Oh, well, you can't do that to Coast." And I'm like, "I can. And you don't tell me what to do. And first, I don't even know who you are. Like, who are you supposed to be? Spider-Man back into the universe? Like, come on, bro. You gotta try harder. You don't even look like Spider-Man. Like, come on, bro." And then, when I was in the media center for class, when I was in media center with my class, which is a library area, just to let you know, the media center people basically said, "Mason, Dan, it's time to go." I'm like, "Why?" And they're like, because you'll have to leave." I'm like, "Okay." So I was happy about it. I was chewing gum. I had gum in my pocket, so while I was eating it, I'm like, "Okay." So then my brother had chocolate, marshmallow, and some, I think, crackers. No, chocolate chip, and marshmallow, and I think some crackers with it in a cup. And I'm like, I still saw the bruise. And my brother was still surprised how cause listen, he is actually 20 feet higher than me when I was 6, so I don't know how I just jumped up and just grabbed him by the throat. I'm like, "You're gonna do this to my brother, you dumbass." So then, as he left, my brother still had a bruise, so I hanged out with him, and he was like, "Bro, I can't believe you actually defeated him." And I said, "I can't believe you fully on helped me, cause usually I don't like to be alive, because I like to go to heaven." And I said, "But ever since when I started to get hurt, I feel like to stay in this world so that I can help more people out if there's more bullets coming in my way." And he was like, "I'm just surprised because like he's like 10 times older than you. He's 20 feet. I don't know how you defeated him." I said, I guess I just did something to make it work." And I was like, "I really don't know. I just had the anger inside of me." And then we got ice cream because my mom said if someone puts a hand on my brother or me, I'm allowed to hit back, and my mom won't care if I go to the principal. But I'll still get ice cream because she knows I'm protecting myself. And there is people that tries to hit me, but I'm just too scared because they look 10 times stronger than me, so I can't fully do it. And yeah, and I just did not have that. I just didn't want to. There was a kid named AJ that was stealing someone's stuff, and last time he hit me with a rope. I spun around, collapsed on the floor. My heart hurt, my stomach hurt, my rib cage hurt, and when I got up, I chased him down, and and the next day he stole something, so I tried to give it back, and he tries to kick me. I grabbed him by the foot and literally like threw his foot in the air and he fell on his back. I'm like, trust me, you do not want me to fully unhurt you and give you a bloody nose, break your arm, break your nose, and then we'll twist both of your hands, making it like a noodle, and then after that, then I'll put you in a dumpster and roll you down the hill. And he was scared. I'm like, yeah, you better be scared. But now we're both friends. I don't know why all my bullies that I hate just becomes my friend. I'm the nice person, so I really don't get that angry. I don't get the, oh, I still hate you. No, if they try to be friends with me, I would accept it because I've been in so much pain lately, and I just don't want them to hate me again. So I just accepted, made it as a deal. He's like, I can't believe I have another friend. I turned my back and walked away. I'm like, yeah, probably because you don't have any friends. And he's like, what? I'm like, nothing, emo kid. He's like, I know you did not just call me emo kid. I was like, emo kid. He's like, well, I'm gonna get you. I'm like, remember last time when I hit you? He's like, yeah. And I said, remember how I grabbed you by the foot and tossed you in the air, and then you hit your back, and I said that if you tried to hurt me, I'll give you a bloody nose, I will break your hand, and I will break your nose, and I will twist both of your hands to make them as a noodle, and put you in a dumpster, and roll you down the hill. He's like, yeah, and I was like, I will do it for my protection. He's like, oh, okay, never mind. I was like, yeah, you better. And then at McDonald's, when I was eating some chicken nuggies, I saw him again. So I waved at him, he waved back, and then he said, did you brush your teeth? To his sister. And she said, yeah, I did. And AJ saw me trying to hold back my laugh because AJ said, no, you didn't. And she was like, yes, I did. And his mom said, guys, just stop fighting. And like, no, she did not brush her teeth. And she was like, yes, I did. I'm like, oh God, here becomes another fight of another sleep paralysis. If you guys have sleep paralysis, ask your house, because that's to get the sleep paralysis away from you. It makes you like don't have to deal with it anymore, because they're all pretty horrifying. Because you can't move, can't speak, you can do nothing. I think you could close your eyes, I don't know, but all just know that they go into your room and like basically tries to kill you. But don't worry, you don't actually die from it. It's just your sleep paralysis that basically makes you act like something's actually there. But no, it's just not. But I think you can wake up from it, but do not try to force it or make it more worse as it goes. Because if you make it worse, it's a better chance for you to be hurt. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my live stream. I'm so glad I could finally do this again. And I will see you guys in the next live stream, and I may be having a friend with me. Anyways, bye.